Alright, so a while back I did a review on this RC and there were some issues. The servo was very jumpy and we had some range issues. And I have a feeling that there's something defective in either the ESC receiver combo or the transmitter, one of the two. I reached out to Udirc RC and they came back and said, hey, we think it's because you used the LiPo battery, which I didn't do until the second half of the video. And the first half of the video, we had the problems. But today we got a brand new one. We're going to try it out. So it's redemption time. Is the Udirc RC, does the Ray Shark have an issue, or is this one defective? Today we're going to find out. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm not going to do a whole review on this. I already did it. If you're interested, I'll leave a link down below where you can actually watch the first review video. But like I said, I reached out to Udirc RC and they said, well, you used the LiPo and the extra voltage could have damaged the electronics. I don't believe. You know, I've been running those high voltage batteries from Turnigy, not in this, in other RCs, and I haven't had any problem with that. So I have a feeling that there's just an issue with this one, and I believe in it so much. I'm just, the curiosity's killing me, so I went ahead and ordered this one. So this one I paid for, and there'll be a link down below. We got a great discount code for you for a limited time, so feel free to check that out. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the instructions here on this. See, this one here doesn't have it. You can see, like, these tires are kind of dirty. These tires are shiny. This one has no marks on it whatsoever. Oh, this one actually still has this sticker. This one lost that sticker. Plus, you know, we got some scratches and stuff on here. Not too bad, but we do. I'm really hoping, I'm convinced that this is going to be, this is going to work out. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's no stickers on the front of this one either. So yeah, we're just going to leave it the way it is. And here's our battery. So I'm going to go ahead and get this charged up. And we're going to go out there and test it. And hopefully it works. I mean, I got to know before I'm recommending stuff to my viewers. Is this something good? Is this something that's going to have issues? Or, you know, was this like a one-off glitch? I mean, electronics are funny that way. You know, they work or they don't. Sometimes there's issues. You know, funny that, oh no, I do have the light kit installed. I wonder. This one has the light kit installed. I wonder if the light kit wasn't causing some type of interference. Interesting. I'm going to bring this one out there too, and we'll try it with the light kit unplugged. And excuse the freaking stupid rooster over there. I don't know why somebody feels like they need a damn rooster. It's annoying sitting out here having to hear that damn thing. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, everything's exactly the same underneath there. So I'm going to get this battery charged up and we're going to go out there. This will be a short video. I don't think it's going to be anything that long. I was really hoping that Udirc would have sent me like a new transmitter and ESC so we could have tested it out, but they didn't. But they gave such a great coupon code. Brought this RC down to like 60 bucks. Like I said, I have to know. I pointed out the deficiency in the last video, but I couldn't say 100% if it was an issue with the RC or something else going on. Yeah, I don't think I need any of this stuff underneath here. All right. Let's go out there and have some fun. First time power has ever been put to this RC. Here it is, the lithium ion battery, not a LiPo. I still don't believe a LiPo would have messed stuff up, but where's the on switch? Well, there we go. It is jumpy as well. If you go full speed, yeah, there's an issue with these cars. I don't have the lights hooked up. This has never had any other power than... I know UDRC makes some great stuff, because the 1610S, the other one, it's such a great RC. Notice shiny tires, this transmitter, right? We're gonna leave that right there. This other transmitter had the stickers on it, and here is the other version. You see dirty tires. It's missing the sticker. We got a scratch right there. So just trying to keep everything honest on the up and up, up the up. Ooh. See, this one has that sticker. So this one does not feel very fast. We got some steering trim there. Now we definitely got a lot more. Oh no, there it is. We lost it. We lost the range. I lost the body again. Oh, those brakes are. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, is it anything terrible? No, but it's something you should be aware of. The upgrade kits do come with a different transmitter, receiver, and all that. This is just a 2-in-1 ESC combo deal. I mean, does it affect the driving? No, not really. Just for me and my experience of all the RCs I've tested, and that's well over 100, I've never seen one with such jittery steering. And the range is not very, but, you know, this is why, you know, you buy a better transmitter, you get more range. Ooh. I think I set that trim way the wrong way. I just want to be beyond a shadow of a doubt whether if it's something that this RC does, or was that one defective. And it's just a quirk with this RC. Like I said, doesn't change everything. I mean, look, it still drives. I mean, oops, it drives fine. It's you're just gonna have to know that the range is really limited with it. And unfortunately, with it being a 2-in-1 like ESC receiver deal, it's not gonna be that easy to swap out. But for as fast as this thing is, you know, the steering and that, like here where you're driving off-road, it's not even an issue. It drives absolutely fine. I wouldn't even know that there was like any type of issue with it really out here driving. Except it is bouncy. I would recommend some shock tuning. Probably thin out that oil a little bit. But other than that, yeah, it's still a good RC. I was just curious, man. I had to know for myself. So yeah, it has nothing to do with the lipo. It's just a quirk with it. I said, you know, if you buy this and then you find yourself wanting more, get the upgrade kit. Or if you think you're going to want more, just go right out to the 1610S, the black, the other one. All right, guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. I think I'm going to do a giveaway with this RC. I really don't need two of these. This one I purchased, and that's the reason I didn't put any stickers on, and that's the reason I didn't take anything out of the box. I already had in my head I want to do a giveaway. I'm not going to do it now. I got something planned with the wife. It's her birthday, so we're going to be going out of town and doing a few things, and not going to really have time to manage the giveaway right now. And you know, it's her birthday, so I want to dedicate my time to her. So keep an ear out. In an upcoming video, I'll announce it. I am never ever again going to put a video and say, hey, free giveaway, because that draws in people that don't ever watch the channel, and I don't want to do that. I want to reward the people that actually watch my videos. So you'll be watching all of a sudden and say, hey, there's a giveaway, check out the link down below. So that way the people who watch my channel can get rewarded. So I'll have this coming up. Like I said, I'm going out of town. I'm not going to have time to watch and to run all that stuff. Like I said, I want to dedicate time to her, not be on my phone doing all that stuff. So that being said, yes, the ESC, or not the ESC, the servo's kind of twitchy. Is it bad? No, it's not. It's just something I notice when it's sitting still. To me, and I mean, I would say pretty good experience with RC cars. Like I said, when I'm driving, I don't notice it. And this is really meant for probably like a younger crowd, beginner crowd. I mean, it's not very fast, so I don't think it's really going to upset anything. Now, this was the other one. Was it the 1610S? I keep the numbers in my head. 1610, 1611. I think this is the 1611. The other one's the 1610S. Anyhow, we'll just say the fast one, the black one. At 56 miles an hour, you need a servo to be right on the money, and that one is. It is a fantastic vehicle. It's a handful. Definitely not a beginner car. This is a good beginner car. And like I said, you could buy the kits to upgrade it, and it's probably a reason that they gave you a new, they give you a new radio, because this is a 2-in-1 ESC. So they also have another one, a mid-grade one. So maybe I'll ask them about if I can test out that mid-grade one, and we can do a 3-way comparison as well. Or maybe we'll just do the upgrade kit. I'll ask. Maybe they'll entertain the idea. But yeah, still not a bad RC. I mean, I've had other ones. Actually, really surprising. What was it? The Traxxas. When I got the Jado, something was up with that. It had no range. So that was just a glitch. I swapped out the transmitter or the receiver, and that fixed that issue. But, you know, no RC's perfect. Like I said, I was just curious to see if it was a one-off thing or if it was just something. So it just seems to be something with these. Probably the 2-in-1 ESC. Something's going on. So lights, no lights, it doesn't matter. It's still a little twitchy. But like I said, you can see it doesn't affect the driving of the RC at all. You still go out and have fun. Just something I noticed. And the range. So just be mindful that this does not have a lot of range. I mean, you see that the antenna is only like that long, so I think that has a lot to do with it. Most of the antennas that we have are fairly long. I mean, you don't need a lot of it sticking out, but it all tunes to that frequency. So there you have it. I still think it's a good RC. Definitely a good buy. They have a pretty good discount. I believe that it's still running, so check the link down below if you want to purchase this or hang out, wait a minute, and wait for an upcoming video. We'll do a giveaway. Guys, I really appreciate the likes, the shares, the comments. I appreciate companies like Udirc RC giving me these RCs. Well, like I said, I bought this one, you know, help me out, build the channel, and you know, it's a great cooperation with you guys using my Amazon affiliate links, the A-Main and Tower, stuff like that. It really helps me fund to run this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. It adds nothing to your cost when you do those. So save my Amazon store as your home page, so that when you click on Amazon, you just go to the LW page and then shop for whatever you want. You can buy some RC products. I have links to all the stuff I use, or you know, buy whatever you need. And same thing, if you're gonna buy, that new Creighton, use my Horizon or A-Main link, please. Helps me out tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.